That should be over. Welcome in. Hi. Let me turn this down a little bit. Hi, Drake. Okay. Howdy. Quackinator, welcome in. Yeehaw. Owlin Cowboy. Hi, guys. Welcome in. So I had stuff going on today with family, so I had to move stream to this evening. And so instead of starting a new story thing, since now 2 of the 3 streams this week are evening streams, and I have things to work on anyway, it's gonna be kind of more chill. We're gonna look at things on the screen while I work on stream assets. So yeah, let me get this over to PC real quick. And then, you know, I'll turn on some music because otherwise it's silent. Oh, and also I have this visible because otherwise I'll forget because I'm silly. First, let's make sure we get some music. Hopefully that is audible. Let me know if it needs turned up. This right here. That's too loud in my ears, actually. So yeah, let me know how the audio is. But this right here, look at that. Zero Escape and No Nuri games. We got Owlin and Sora. Alright. And look, there's Uday. Alright. Got all these cute little guys over here. They're gonna be playing over on Owlin's stream. Let's see, Wednesday, so tomorrow. 6 p.m. PST. If you are in Central Time Zone like me, that's 8 p.m. I will unfortunately be busy because I'm also going to be streaming them, but we'll probably end before they finish, so if so, we'll be raiding into Owlin and these heckin' precious beans. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, and 9 fugu. Look at that, there's 9 of them. And I'm looking at this, yeah. So before I forget, I wanted to make sure you guys saw that, because Owlin's a heckin' cool bean. These are all also Wanpasu members. The Twitch team I'm on, so make sure you heckin' take a peek at that sometime. It is tomorrow while I'm streaming, however, go over there and look at that instead of at me, actually. That'd be cool. Oh, is the audio crunchy? Hold up. Is it just the music? Hold on. I got this. Why would you do this? Mainly because I'm the monarch of scuff. Is that better? No, actually, I wonder if I can still- hold up. This wasn't- I had done audio tests before stream even. Okay, so it is Spotify. That's weird. Duh. Because even when I speak nothing. Well, hold on, let me also. It is only the music. Okay, well. At least it's not me. Let's see, Spotify, why are you doing this to me, huh, buddy? What's going on? I have no filters on. Music band. Yeah. Pretty much. Well, why would it do that if there's no filters on? That's so silly. Ain't that a pickle? Well... So we're gonna turn it up again, see if I can hear it some more. Yes. Well... Heck. Hold on, let me try one more thing. I can, let's see. I can have it stream at higher quality, I suppose. Very high quality. Let's see. Volume level, no effect on, okay.
I love pickles, by the way. I don't want to tarnish my reputation with pickles.
Okay, let's see here. Because it's not staticky for me, though, so that's kind of weird. It's still going, though. Okay, well, that's funky. Well, so here's the thing. We can... Well, I mean, I don't want you guys to listen to staticky things. That's lame. We can just listen to the game audio. Game audio also has very pretty music. It's just a little awkward because it would be a little bit repetitive. Because what we're doing with this in the background, the red lantern, is we're going to go on Zen mode, which is just the dogs just run, and we don't have to do anything, and so we just look at dogs running and the pretty scenery while we do other things.
Alternatively, we can just have Rico sing the music.
It's true. Well, so that's just, it's very funky. It wasn't doing that when I was testing audio. That's so weird. You know what I could do? I could try turning it off and on again. What if I did that? Hold up. What if it would be so funny and I did that?
Hello, Wolfie.
Where's, where, listen, I know it's silent, don't worry about it.
I wish I named things better and also that I knew my layout. Hello, Nether.
Thank you for the lurk, no worries, I'm dealing with scuff anyway. I appreciate the lurk though, welcome in. Is it trying to fight with too many other sounds? That wouldn't make any sense. Where is my Spotify? Hello? It's under the audio folder. Wow. Who would have heckin' guessed that? Oh my gosh. Alright, guys, get this. What if we deleted the source and re-added it? Do you think that would be so funny if it worked? I think it'd be really funny if it worked. Let's see here. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
We'll name this one Spotify 2.
And we won't put it on to Google, because then you guys will hear the streams I'm also listening to. We're gonna put on Spotify. And we're gonna see what happens. We'll leave it up here. Spotify 2. Okay, what happens if I play this? Maybe on a different song. What if I also restart Spotify because it's not even playing now? Guys, I know as much as you want to only listen to my voice and have that be the only audio in your ears. Can't talk that much. I know my name is Rico Barks, but come on. Okay, Spotify, you want to open?
Thanks. Do you want to play?
Okay, how's it doing now? I'm here for the Rico podcast. Is that sounding better? I think it is. It's hard to listen to it and the music already in my ears. I feel like it's better. Or could it just be starting, maybe? I swear, if just deleting the source and fixing it, though. I swear. That's so silly if it is. bum, bum. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Fantastic. I love it when that, for some reason, works. That's great. Okay. So is there... there's just no static now. Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter. Probably all I actually had to do was restart Spotify. But, you know what? A fresh source doesn't matter either. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to turn me down now, because I don't like listening to myself. Okay. There we go. It only took us about 15 minutes to start stream. I'm very good at this, as you can tell. Okay. There were times I've fixed tech problems by restarting. The thing is amazing. Yeah, it's special. It's just, you know, it's fine. Okay. Now that we are doing things. So with the red lantern today, I'll get that run started. Basically what we're going to do is, we're just gonna go into Zen Mode, which, as I said earlier, is you choose the dogs or let the choose randomly, and they just kind of run forever on the trail, and you still, like, see the encounters, but you don't actually do anything. You don't have to stop or rest, it's just you're looking at scenery. So we're gonna do that, and we've got the farm at the bottom there. I'll make that a little bit bigger once we get started. And then I'm gonna work on stream stuff, because as you can see in the top right-ish, apparently I have an affiliate anniversary. It's technically February 3rd, but I will not be able to stream that day, probably. I think? No, I won't. So we're gonna celebrate Saturday the 1st in the evening. I should have the house to myself, and Doot Doots, if so, will be 100 points. They are normally over 1,000, so that's heckin' cool. And, who is coming up the stairs so loudly? What do you people want? Where's my phone? Oh shoot, one moment. Okay, and in true, Rico fashion, I've been called away to deal with, a pest in my, family member's house that lives right next door, so we're gonna start the run. I'm going to go take care of that, and, you guys are gonna listen to music. I'll be right back in, like, less than 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. Let's let the dogs choose. We're gonna run. It's fine. Happens. I'm the only one that likes to deal with, pest animals. So, I will be right back. Please be good. You don't need to see that part. There's the farm. I will be right back. I'm just gonna stay muted. I'm gonna be right back, and then I'll show you guys the new emote that's coming later this week. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay, sorry about that. I'm now out of breath because I had to run to the house next door. Thank you for the welcome back. Mini fluffy tails, yeah. Sorry, let me catch my breath for a second. So what had happened was, there was a bat in my aunt's office room. And she thought it was gone. Because she has cats, she figured maybe the cats left it there. It wasn't. She didn't need to know that though. I just picked it up with my gloves on. It just let me pick it up and I just took it outside. Put it on the deck and it just kind of crawled away. So yeah, I just took care of a little bat. Yeah, that's all. I am the go-to for bats and mice because as long as I have gloves, I don't mind just picking them up. Ooh, okay. Did you squish it? No, I wasn't a bug. If it was a bug, my dad could have taken care of it. He just doesn't, he doesn't do small rodent or flying rodents. I did save the bat. I don't think the cats got to it at all. I mean, he was just kind of laying there in the middle of the floor. But I didn't see any injuries on him. He didn't scream when I picked him up, but he did his little mouth open thing, like, what the frick? And he crawled away fine after I put him on the deck. You know how they kind of stick to you if you're wearing gloves? I had to kind of nudge him off, and then he just kind of crawled away like he's never been so offended in his life or something, I'm not sure. I'm like, what are you doing inside, buddy? Anyway. Finn smells bacon, as he should. You are the bat dog. No, it is my role to deal with these things. And I've accepted it. And you know, I'm not gonna grab it with bare hands, but you know, I had like work gloves on, so whatever. We've had a lot of mice over the years, so I've had to deal with both live and passed on ones. Getting rid of those. Nocturnal flight doggos, yes. He's very cute. He just looked very angry. He kind of looks like how, you know, like when opossums scream, their mouth is just open. That's kind of what he looked like. Because Dad would have been the Joker in that case. Yeah, yeah. Bam, bam. We've gotten bats in this house before too. Where I've had to capture those. We have giant nets for this exact purpose, actually. We have large nets for catching bats for this purpose. Because there's an old building across the street where like 1 million bats live, so sometimes they just kind of come over here and are dumb and find their way inside. And I mean, they're just little brown bats. They're really not that big, but I can understand they might be freaky when they're kind of flying around haphazardly. Imagine having bats. Couldn't be me. Let me just come here. Of course you're not gonna grab it with bare hands. You're not a bear. You got me there. The clip of a bat flying by security camera for like 1/4 of a second from like a year ago. A little guy with his 1 second of fame. Okay, I didn't even get to see who we have on our team here. Okay, I'm pretty sure over here's Bodega. Top left is Gale. Bottom right is Stilton. Top right is oh shoot, I know the name. Oh, come on. I know the one in front is Finn. Because Finn wears the little hat. Oh, who has the little plushie? It's Noodle. There we go. Shoot. Noodle. But yeah, so this is Zen Mode. We'll maybe go back at some point and swap dogs. It doesn't really matter in Zen Mode. They're just vibing. Anyway. I'm no longer as out of breath. Okay. Also, I don't ever think I said congratulations to Foxy being first. Foxy, congratulations on being first. And as promised, oops, I will show you guys the next emote that I will be releasing maybe tomorrow evening stream or maybe Friday's stream. Took me it took me a while to do it because I am I'm not very good at animating. I'm very new to animating, especially when there's like actual movement and not like the take emote was simple. I drew the paw and then all I did was move it down and up. That was fine, but you know. One time I was leaving for work, something whooshed overhead, and I was walking to my car, only to look around and see a pair of red eyes on top of a tree and realized it was an owl. That's horrifying. Owls are freaking gigantic, and honestly, they have like very long legs. They're terrifying. And you work on an emote in a new program, only to realize it's a pain to work on. Leafeon, I'm so sorry. Okay, I will show you guys though. I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. The people who are VIP or subscribers in the Discord have already seen this, so it's not gonna really be news to you. Although I think this one's... I have them facing both ways, although the one that's facing the other way will be the emote. Suits me right for trying new things. Art has kind of grabbed you. Nice! We've got this little guy doing a little dance. It's me. It's me doing a little dance. Look at him go. It's the Maxwell dance. Maxwell. It's the Maxwell dance. I'm pretty proud of it. I've never animated something with that much movement before. I realize it's only like 5 frames and it's ping-ponging. But man, I tell you what, making those splotches, the markings that I have, move in a somewhat coherent way with everything, was painful. It was quite painful. Tried Krita for a bit, but I went back to PaintNet. That's alright, that's alright. I mean, sometimes you just don't click with an art program, and that's okay. New things are, in fact, hard. The stock market cat. It's Maxwell. Rick will, that true. that too. But yeah, I'll have to have something, maybe play a little Maxwell music. Maybe have him pop up. I believe the emote's facing to the right, though. I just have both, because I wanted both. And unfortunately, I'm silly and didn't make a character that's just symmetrical. So if I want to flip something, I have to change the eye color and the eye, dot, eye spot. So, you know. The pain of animation really do be poopy. It do. Alright. No more little guy. Little guy, gonna just pop out of existence. I'm gonna leave him right there, and then he's gonna pop out of existence. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll just leave him right there. He can call attention to the party. Look at him go. He's excited about the party. Here, I'll move this over a little bit. Yes. And then, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it, guys. Wolf, please have a wonderful lurk. Thank you for being here. Nice. Okay. Bought a new tablet. It was to do arting on the go, and then I realized I'm too self-conscious to do art anywhere other than my room. So now it's either pay money for the same art program I have on my PC, or pick up a new program. Leafeon, I'm so sorry. That is the main reason I have my tablet, is because I use Procreate on it, because it's only like 10 bucks, one-time payment. And it was gifted to me, luckily, because I couldn't... I couldn't buy a tablet for myself only for art, because it's not like something I have income from, so I couldn't like tell myself, yeah, this is fine, this is worth it. So it was gifted to me, which I'm forever grateful for. And you know, I don't really draw, or I draw with people in the room, but they don't see what I'm drawing. So it's helpful. If you're living with people that are a little bit nosy, I can see why that would not be helpful. That would be an issue. But if I'm in the living room or in the car in the back seat with no one like sitting right next to me, I use it. Like I was using it at like, when was it, 6:30 this morning when I was in the car because it wasn't my turn to drive yet. So I was sitting in the back seat, working on stream stuff. Actually started the early stages of trying to make an animation with my character slamming the door open. The issue is once again hands. Hands are so difficult. Genuinely. Some people like make the silliest looking hands look perfect because it just works so well with their style, even though it's so like toony. But it works. But I know it's also you're your own worst critic, okay? So like there's a pretty good chance that if you think you made something that looks like trash, it actually doesn't look like trash. It actually looks pretty good, and you should be proud of it. But I know that's hard. I am the same way. Clip Studio is my poison, and that's a $35 program. That is what I used when I used to draw on my computer. Which I still have my drawing tablet for, not that it was a fancy tablet or anything. It didn't have a screen. But, Clip Studio is what I used for the longest time. And then I don't think I've touched it since a month or two after I got my tablet. I use it like if I need to quickly edit a picture or something like that, but other than that, I never even open it anymore. Hands do be the worst in animation. All the animals out there with fine little paws, and I went and made my character one of the few in the animal kingdom with hands, with grabby little fingies. I mean, you can just make them little nubs too, like that works sometimes too, like in Possum's clap emote. I mean, they're just little nubs. You don't see fingers. And it works, because it works in the style. So it is possible to just alter the anatomy to work for you. I mean, there's this whole thing is, a lot with art is, you have to know the rules in order to break them. So you're like, okay, well obviously they can't be like huge giant nubs. But, you know, they're just little nubs, and they work, because it works with the style. If that makes sense. I really shouldn't be someone you're taking advice from. I don't know what I'm doing. I've been working on the same overlay that I've been working on for like months because I cannot decide on a design for it. And it's been months, and I'm over here trying to finish it before Saturday, even though I've restarted it about 3 times. I remember using GIMP 2.0 as a drawing program when I first started, even though it was solely a picture editing program. Nowadays, I just use it to mess a bit more with other drawings I have, like, for flare effect. That's fair too, that's fair too. I have a totally legitimate copy of Photoshop, like CS4 or something, it's really old, that I used to use for some, editing purposes. Out of curiosity, what program do you use for PNG tuber stuff? It is called, let me confirm here, VideoTube Mini. Now it's not spelled like VideoTube though, unfortunately. It's a little bit funky. Here, let me type in the name here. VideoTube Mini. That is what I use. I think there's a link to it, to the site itself, in my credits section. There should be. If not, then I should probably fix that at some point. But it's a really nice little program. It has hotkeys for changing between PNG tubers, which is how I have it set up to change for my redeems automatically, because I have the redeem be like, yeah, please push let's see, F 17, because that's not a key on my keyboard, so it's pretty easy to not accidentally click it. And you also set the blinking mode, the talking, the mute. Like this model doesn't have blinking, because I was like, you know, I don't blink, it's fine. And obviously it doesn't track you at all, but you can also use GIFs, I believe. I'm pretty sure, because that's what I use for my, here, hold on, let me look over here. Let me pull out, this one. It's kind of cut off, unfortunately, but you can kind of see my feet move while I'm talking, as well as my tail. Which means basically I have a GIF set as my talking version. So you can get pretty fancy. I'm just not, fancy. I don't have a button to switch back to this, weirdly. Hello! Oh my goodness! Heckin' hello, friends! Give me one moment. Sorry, this is unexpected. Hold on. Hello! Hello, Uday! Hello, Uday and friends! Hello! Welcome in! Oh my gosh, hello! Hello, Sora. Hello, Gamu. Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm very bad at words. Hello, Ank Ochi. And I forget how Owlin says them. Hello, Mezzo. Hello, Chi. Hello, Tam. Welcome in. Poop. I mean, that is a command. Hello, Rayon Star. Stinky. Listen, poop is a command in this game. Welcome in! Let me turn on the music just a little bit because it's a little bit loud in my ears. Hi, my name is Rico. I'm a dog. I'm a blue healer. Like, if you know Owlin, she is also a blue healer. Today we're just kind of working on things. I'm working on some art for my stream. A new overlay, a new chatting screen. And we also have the game The Red Lantern in the background here. We just have dogs running. And on the bottom of the screen, we have Rusty's Retirement, which is an interactive Twitch stream. In the pinned message, you can see all the commands and stuff. But you can just do !join if you want. You can have your own little farmer come out here and work on the crops. There's no poop. Yes, actually, we don't have any cows at the moment. Sorry. But yes, also, for those of you here that don't know Uday, she is wonderful, wonderful artist. You were playing something that kind of looked... Oh, it shouted you out instead. I'm so sorry, Muji. Let me make sure Uday gets a proper shout out. Because I was like, she wasn't playing Gunfire Reborn. Okay, what was... She's basically playing a musical game that is like Zelda. Oh, well, it shows to know what I know what's going on. Figment to Creed Valley. Okay. Well, Uday also does really fantastic watercolor. I mean, really wonderful art in general, but really fantastic watercolor. Very beautiful. If you've ever seen Owlin's... what am I thinking of? Images? Like promotional images? She did those. She does a lot of those. And she kind of just starts drawing. And, you know, usually I have to sketch about 100 times to draw a face. You know, I have to have 47 circles, you know, and I have to shape all this out. And Uday does not need to do that. Uday just draws. It's very wonderful. I do. Because Uday did this, yes? We have this going on at Owlin's stream tomorrow. Look at that. Yes, Uday drew this. Just really wonderful style. It's very pretty. It's very beautiful. And yeah. It's absolutely wonderful. I will say this as well. We did talk about it at the very beginning of stream, but they will be playing Zero Escape, the Nonary games, over on Owlin's stream tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. PST. If you're in Central Time like me, that is 8 p.m. CST. And yeah, it's gonna be a really good time. A lot of lovely beans over there. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, 9 fugu. Or as I like to call them, orbs. But yeah, so we got that going on tomorrow. I will be streaming during that time, but I'll probably finish early enough to raid into Owlin, so hopefully I don't have to miss too much of it. Fugu? No, orbs. It is orbs. Yes, correct, Chi. So yeah, today we're just working on stream things. stream art stuff. I'm trying to work on a new just chatting screen. I am very self-conscious about my art. I am not super comfortable quite yet streaming my work, but I do show updates. And this is an emote I finished yesterday, I think? And it will be added to my emote list here on Twitch. Probably tomorrow or Friday. Just a little dancing me. I don't animate often, really at all. So, it's very difficult, but I'm pretty happy with that. Ow does feel the same way, yeah. It's just, you know, and I don't mind showing updates, but it's just, I've always been very, nervous. Because I take so long to draw. I have to sketch something many times, and then I have to line it a few times, and yeah. But yeah, that's all we've got going on. If you or your raiders need to run, I believe it's morning there, but I mean, if you have work or need to eat or take some after-stream self-care, please do so. I really appreciate the raid. It's lovely for you to bring so many sweet beans over. But yeah. Hello, Owlin. Also, I'm very sorry if I missed anyone coming in. Rin, I knew that you were here, and then I think I forgot to say hello. Hi, Rin. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bam, 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 bam. Currently eating ice cream and noodles. Not very good on the mouth or stomach. Huh. Wait, at the same time? Doing meal prep in the other room, listening in. Thank you for the intro. No worries, of course. Yeah, we're kind of just hanging out tonight. I usually stream a little bit earlier on Tuesdays, but I had some family stuff to take care of, so we're doing stuff now. Oh, also on Saturday, I will be having my affiliate anniversary stream. Saturday evening. For me. If you're across the world, that's probably gonna be early Sunday morning. I don't totally have a lot of plans yet. I only just remembered that it was going to be around this weekend. But I'm looking forward to having some fun. Yeah. Oh, I almost misclicked and banned Rin. I'm so sorry. What are you scribbling? I'm currently scribbling. I'm trying to work on my just chatting screen because I don't have one and I would like one. But I'm having a lot of trouble figuring out how I want my background to be. Something I really like about my starting and ending screens is that it shows my desk, which is... I mean, I have a new monitor now, so it's not exactly perfect anymore, but it shows plushies I have on my desk, which usually have to do with games we've played. So what I'm trying to do with the just chatting screen is I'm trying to show off anything I can think of that would show off the games we've played, which means like a Spyro figurine, any plushies that we have. Like, I have a short hike plushie, I have little gator game plushie, I have an Enderman plushie from Minecraft. So I'm trying to get something that would show that off. Little figurines or posters. I'm just having a lot of trouble placing things because I'm very indecisive. I'm a bit concerned because my sleep pattern may be on its way to being messed up again. Fell asleep at like 9 AM last time. Quackinator! It is pretty late there. Do you need to go to bed? Please. I mean, like, if... I love seeing you here, Quackinator, but if you need to go to bed, please do so. Background should involve a lot of screaming. No. Time to draw a bunch of dogs for a lantern. I will need to... I try to think of... I have a list of things that I want to include. And I'm trying to think of, like, for every game. And sometimes it's a little bit hard, but like, you know, we played through tie 1 through 3, so I want to do like maybe a boomerang. I don't have a tie boomerang, but maybe someday. But yeah, so I'm trying to decide, you know, at first I thought maybe a bookshelf, and then I thought maybe, no, maybe just shelves you would hang on the wall. And now I'm thinking of like a corner shelf. It's all very complicated because I'm very indecisive. I probably do need to go to bed. But camera pans to drawing I'm making. It is very hard when you're trying to draw and you're like, you're making progress and you don't want to stop. I've fallen asleep drawing that way though. My mother is the best at drawing after midnight. You know, are you a night owl? Because like that's, once the sun goes down, that's when I actually wake up more. That's why I struggle a lot with morning streams. I function better at night. Slowly working my way to that hamster emote. Someday, Leafeon, someday. I'm very much night owl, yeah. Alright, I will, here, I'll give a little peek at what I'm trying to work with here. The right side is very, messy. Nothing is lined, everything's very sketchy at the moment, but, where is my... Where is it? It's right here. Okay. So what I'm going for here, just so you can at least kind of see what I'm talking about, is, you know, I've got, here, let me, so I can point at stuff. I've got, like, chat over here. Pretend I can write well. And, you know, I've got my chair right here. And I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna sit over here. Except, you know, better than that. That's just a little stick person that's very small. And so, for a while, I was thinking these shelves right here. But before that even, I was thinking about... Where is this? What? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, I'm so silly. Here, here, this is my first sketch. I had, like a bookshelf over here, you know, I got my little Enderman plush, I got some Chaos Emeralds and a Master Emerald because we played Sonic. I usually go to bed at 3 AM, which was 20 minutes ago. Oh my goodness. I didn't catch it. Is your affiliate anniversary going to be this Saturday? Yes. Yes, it is this Saturday. I was gonna put like the actual date and then I ran out of room kind of up there because I'm not very good at planning. But yes, it is this Saturday. My actual anniversary is February 3rd, but I can't stream that day, so we are settling for the 1st. Oh, I should also mention the Doot redeem, since I should be home alone. As long as I am, and that is active, it will be 100 points. There is still a cooldown, but normally those are, what, 1200 points? So, pretty steep discount. And I'll be doing some Wobbly Life, because I played that during my first affiliate stream. And maybe some Goat Sim. Party animals if people want to, I'd be down. And whatever else I can really think of, and I'm just gonna keep going until I pass out, probably. Good night, Quackinator. I really appreciate you stopping by, but yes, please sleep well. Please sleep well. Get good sleep. Thank you for being here. Will there be a promo image? Probably nothing fancy because I'm not, I have so much other stuff to work on, so probably not. I'm unfortunately really cutting it close here. I only realized it was so soon, like, in the past few days. I'm very silly. But, so probably not. I'll probably just make a few posts about it. But I'm not worried too much about it. It's just gonna be a fun time, where just a long stream. I wanted to start it a little bit earlier, but I feed my dogs dinner around 7, and then they go outside, and one needs a lot of help getting outside and back in. So that's gonna take a while. And then, they pretty much just pass out for the night. After that, they're very lazy. So that would be my best time for streaming. Bum, bum.
Yes, Quackinator, please rest well. Thank you for being here. A bone? I do have some bones right here. A bone. Bones on this little frame here. But yeah, so I've been trying to think, you know, I got my little gator plush here. I got my lucky plushie. My Thai boomerang. Sorry, I know my notes are just everywhere and it's very hard to read. Because I have very bad handwriting. Maybe a little Spyro here. I was thinking maybe a skateboard since we've played Skatebird and I can't remember the name, but it was where we were a sloth. And maybe some posters, but it's just very difficult to kind of figure it out, really. And then this pillow here. While this kind of looks like my chair, I don't have this very cool bone pillow. I wish I did. Hello. Hi, Tad. Chaos notes. Chaos emeralds. Chaos emeralds. I do actually have a blue, yellow, and red one somewhere of these little emeralds. I bought them forever ago because I was like, haha, that's like Sonic. I don't have a big green one though. Anyway, I've drawn so many lines and I know it's already difficult to tell what's going on here. I'm also hoping for someday, probably, hopefully later this year if I can get the money around for it, I would like to get, I would like to upgrade my computer and I could have the stream avatars running. And because I would like to have stream avatars for VIPs and my moderators. And that will probably take place of the little guys I currently have on my starting screen. Where I've added little figurines of all of them. That would involve creating animated pixels for all of them. But I'm willing to do so. But that way they can just kind of walk around down here on my desk. But until then, I'll probably move their little images right here on the desk. Because I do want them to still be prominent. Because they're all very cool. I know none of these lines really make sense. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. It's, basically I've just been fighting a lot with what to do in this area. Because it's kind of hard. I don't want it to be too crowded. But at the same time, you know, what else is going to be back there? Nothing. And again, I like my starting and ending screens because it's basically an image of my desk. It makes it feel a lot more personal. And while this is what my chair looks like, this isn't what my room looks like. My room is quite crowded. And behind my chair is like a closet and half my bed and half of the chinchilla cage. It's not very exciting. So I'm not really sure if I could draw that. Just put the T-posing Rico in the back? Maybe. I could do that. I could just kind of... Just honestly right on the floor here, because this is the floor right here. Just kind of... Right there. Perfect. Right there. But yeah, anyway. I'm gonna put this away now. As I scribble more furiously. Oh, you know what? I actually didn't show... This is... I'm gonna keep it there for a while. I kind of like it. I also have this idea going on. A corner shelf. Because I like corner shelves. I just don't own one. But I would have to make it a bit bigger. But this would kind of make it not feel so crowded, I think. Because I would like some room for things on the wall, you know? And I could still fill this up with little knickknacks. And kind of just shove things around. So I was kind of thinking this, except it would look better. This is a very rough sketch of it. And with no, like, guidelines that helped me. Unfortunately, I have a very shaky hand, so... But, so yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going for, anyway. Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to shrink this back down and hide it while I work on things. And then before I actually, like, start working on things again, I will show off this again. This emote will be available. Either tomorrow evening or Friday evening, I think. So in time for the party, but I really want to be able to use it on Twitch soon. So I don't have the patience to wait until Saturday. So I'll be adding it a little bit early. It is already in my emote library. I just am waiting to make sure I didn't miss anything before I actually make it available. I'm very excited for that. We're gonna have a little dance emote. I've wanted one for... I have the vibe emote. I do have that, which I do love. But I really wanted another kind of dancing emote. Release the Snyder Cut emote? No. Not yet. It's very secretive. Well, I mean, it was secretive until I showed it today. Before today, only people in the Discord that are either subscribed or VIPs kind of got some sketches of it. They saw some sketches and they saw the emote itself. It's so cute. Thank you, Owlin. I'm not used to animating. I think that's the most movement I've done in an animation before. And it's only 5 frames. But I like it. I like how it turned out. I had to really tell myself, you know, the emote's gonna be really small. It doesn't need to be perfect. But then I really hated that I put so many spots on my character because it's hard to move those correctly. Looks very fluid. Thank you. It was originally I was just doing 3 frames, my goodness. But then I added like 2 more just to have a little bit softer transition. I don't know words. I just and I'm really glad that I did add those 2 other frames. They're very subtle, but I'm very glad I added them. That was something I thought about when designing my fur pattern. I still think about adding a few spots every now and then. Spots are fun until you have to draw them. Then they're not as fun. You see how my current PNG tuber is covered with a blanket? That's not just to be cozy. That's so I don't have to draw spots on it. Is solid blue a fur pattern? Sure is. It's a solid pattern. Well, but Owlin has the little chest marking and the triangle on the head. Owlin, I really like your design. I like it because I don't want to say it's simple because that can have negative connotations, even though that's not what I'm going for here. But it's unique, but not like crazy over the top wild and hard to replicate, if that makes sense. So I really like your design. It's very precious. It's easy to be like, oh yeah, that's Owlin. I know who that is. That's no one else but Owlin. Me when designing my character. Me when I have to draw all my markings. I totally understand. I've been told it was a basic dog, but not derogatory. It's very hard to word it correctly, so I do hope you're not taking what I'm saying wrongly or anything like that. It's very nice. It's distinct, but not because like I've seen characters before that are just, I mean, they're beautiful, they're stunning, they're very unique, but I have no idea how any artist can replicate it in their artwork. Like there's so many details, I'm like, I would be so overwhelmed. I appreciate your thoughtfulness in communicating good. Okay. I'm not very good with words, so... It is a very nice and clean design, yes. But yeah, and I guess maybe over the top, if I think I said that, maybe that wasn't the right wordage for the very intricate designs, because I don't want it to seem like there's no place for them. Again, there's some like beautiful characters out there, but I would be so intimidated to draw them, and I'm already intimidated to draw people to begin with. So it's kind of nice when you can kind of just be like, yeah, that's the character. I know who that is. There's no doubt about it. I've never seen another character that looks like this, actually, but it's nice. Hello, Bebop. Welcome in. There is an ad starting soon. Not that we're really doing any gameplay. I'll keep chatting to anyone who can hear me, but otherwise I'm just doing the doodles. We go to incorporate some Maui-style tattoos on their VTuber model. No. I have enough trouble keeping track of how my leg markings work, how my arm markings work, because technically they're a little different between my feral mode and my anthro. because in my feral the brown goes over the elbow, but it doesn't in my anthro. It's a little bit, but it's still kind of on the underside. It's very, I don't know. It's a little confusing, but that's fine. Rico's gonna get a sick full back dragon tattoo. No, I did in my Saints Row game that I'm playing with Mushy right now. I think we got matching tattoos. But no, I don't have any tattoos. I'm very baby. I see a needle and I get scared. I wouldn't mind one someday. My partner has quite a few, actually. They're really pretty ones. Like, she has, I think my favorite one that she has is it's like Simba from The Lion King, the little lion drawing that Rafiki does. She has that. Among others. Matching tattoo. We love matches, we do. Hi, Zombies. Welcome in. Wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope your Animal Crossing island is doing well. If you ever want more money in that, just let me know. I have so much money. I was big on the turnip stock market a long time ago, and so I still have a lot of money from that. I basically retired in full comfort. I know it's not like super fun to have everything paid for immediately, because then you have nothing really to work on. But if you ever kind of be like, I really want to advance this part, you know, I'm kind of tired of grinding money, I got you, no problem. We need to remember to friend each other, I think, so that I can just mail you things on there. I've always thought it would be cool to get a dragon sleeve, but I know my mother would disown me. Oh my goodness. See, my parents aren't too strict on that. It probably helps that a while ago my brother actually owned a tattoo shop in town. He didn't do the art, he owned the shop itself. So, you know, I would just be giving business to my brother. But no, I never did get one. I got my ears pierced there, though. Also, I'm a big baby around needles. It's so scary. Your mother would also disown you, Foxy? It's... oh my goodness. That's when you just kind of get one of those fake ones. You get, like... they have sleeves, tattoo sleeves, I think, that you just put on like a regular sleeve. If that makes sense. It's just, it has this design on it, and you get one that kind of matches your skin tone. So you can look super cool, and then just take it off. I'm getting a Yakuza-style bald rat on my entire back. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful, Bebop. Just own a whole shop. I mean, yeah. His main tattoo artist, was like also on like the papers, I guess, because it looks a lot better when the artist owns the shop and not the person that doesn't actually do any of the art stuff. He was just really good at business things. Should lower this opacity. There we go. Want to get a bird drinking from a cup of coffee? Oh, frick yeah. Bum, bum, bum. It's perched on the rim of the mug? That sounds heckin' cute. I don't know if that's what you're going for, but I think it sounds cute/cool. I visited home one weekend in college, and I had drawn on my wrist with a pin, and my mom freaked out thinking it was real. Oh my goodness. Your mom is just not cool and hip like you are is all. My parents were definitely a lot more strict when I was younger, but they've loosened up quite a bit. My mother was concerned when she saw henna markings. My problem is I'm so indecisive when it comes to permanent things. It's why I struggle a lot, like naming a character or naming a town or my farm in Stardew, because I'm like, I can't change this ever. What if I hate it later? What if I have... What if in the future I have bad connotations with this, you know? Like, when I made my Animal Crossing island, I was still with my ex, and I was like, you know, I can't name this with... How do I say this? I don't want to make something so specific that has to do with one specific person. Like, that's why I changed my old Twitch name, actually. Because the name came from an inside joke with someone I do not speak to anymore. So I changed the name. So I'm very glad that wasn't permanent. So it's very difficult sometimes for me to decide on permanent things. My mom scolded me when I got my tattoo, and she got over it. But yeah, so I struggle a lot. So I would have to get something that's important to me, I think, but not something that has to do with anyone else, I think, or anything else. Just something that's important to me. Which I don't know what that would be yet. I've been tempted to do, like, the paws before, like, where they take an ink stamp of your dog's paw, or pet's paw. Which I have some, and I even have, I still have an ink stamp of the dog we used to have that we lost a few years ago. It's kind of funny, because I was, like, scratches on it because he did not want to stand on it. Get the Eternal Cylinder as a tattoo. I can get a tattoo of Jim. Beloved Jim. The martyr. The king. The unit. I need to get a tattoo of heart with Rico and Alarazi in the middle of it. Oh my goodness. Really want to get that myself. Oh my goodness. Jim. Let's all get matching Rico tattoos. See, and like... when I was younger, I'm thinking like, you know, high school? Earlier high school, maybe? I had a group of online friends that we were all like, yeah, we'll get these tattoos some days and we'll all match. And now, most of those people, I don't talk to anymore because they turned into very bad people. So I'm glad I didn't get those tattoos. That's what I get, for, being with bad people, though. It'd be a parasocial nightmare for Rico. The Rico cult? Y'all want to get matchy tattoos? This was at the paw print idea. I'm just slow. No worries. This as a tattoo would go hard. Now, would you include all the A's as well? Would it also be screaming, or is it just the face? Perfect. Welcome in, Kaza. It's wonderful to see you. I think it's necessary too. And the A's would slowly spread out as I get more and more A's. Suddenly, like, you'll just have... like, you could get the tattoo on, like, your shoulder or something, and it would just... you would have A's on your leg, because it would just spread down there. And someone would see it and like, oh, why do you have an A tattoo right there? Is someone's name start with A? You're like, no, and you just pull up, like, the pant leg and it just shows a bunch more A's. I like your thinking, Bebop. Bebop is actually genuinely a genius. How about on the thumb? That too. That too. You're like, do you really? You just must really like the letter A. You're like, no, it's. You see this really small picture of this dog head right here? That's where this is coming from. It's a really small picture of a dog head. I would get a bald rat tattoo. Not coming to think of it, I would do that. I love bald rat. I finished half my ice cream and all the cup noodles. I may come to regret my dinner choice very soon. Oh no. Leafeon, stay close to a bathroom. Cult of Bald Rat must grow. I love Bald Rat. Bald Rat is just a wonderful little guy. I don't know if I've ever shown it. I did draw Bald Rat once after I saw Bald Rat stream here on twitch.tv. He was using Bebop's account, but he was very gamer. I'll maybe show it. I'm assuming Bebop would be okay with it, but if Bebop, if you don't want me to show it, that's okay too. Let me find it. It's just a sketch from 5 million years ago. Where is it? You're hurt, feel free. I know, but you know, you never know. I like to ask. Okay, here we go. Let me tab out of this and show this again. Okay, I drew Bald Rat. I don't think I ever shared it on my socials, but yeah, I saw Bald Rat stream. And honestly, probably one of the gamerest rats I've ever seen. He doesn't know how to sign up for his own account. It's okay. He gaming. He gaming. Was he gaming? I don't know, but he's on the mic. He's talking. He's talking to somebody. I can't remember. Did he play, shoot, what was it? It's the game that Alan also plays. It's the one with elevator percent. Was that the one that he was playing, or did he play a different game then? That might have just been you playing that. I remember you were doing a speedrun of it once, but Lifeline, thank you. It's one of the earliest games I watched Alan stream. So I don't know if I saw him playing that, or it was something else. He was playing something else. The mic doesn't recognize his voice very well. Yeah, for some reason Rio doesn't understand rat. Rat frequency. Currently playing Rat Simulator. He's running around New York collecting pizzas. RuneScape, of course, got a mind. What a freaking gamer. Rio. Made the other art for the Lifeline stream. Oh! Yeah, hold on, let me find that. I love that one. Hold on. I actually really like that one. Oh, it's right next to it. I didn't even really have to... Okay. Oh, that was the reference I used for it. It's that meme with the guy with his head in his hands. Because in Bebop's defense, Bebop was saying hallway very clearly, and Rio just kept going. Case 1. Ruining the run. It was like surreal. I did not understand. Like I know, like I've never played Lifeline, but I played Hey You Pikachu for the N64 when I was younger. And I mean, Pikachu had a lot of trouble understanding the mic because, you know, voice recognition kind of sucked back then. It's a long time ago. But I was like losing my marbles. And how many times Bebop had to tell her hallway. I thought I was in a fever dream. Oh my gosh. The fever dream was, you were speedrunning some other game. I can't remember what that one was either. I can't remember names of any games, I'm sorry. All I remember is I was watching it really late at night and I was supposed to be going to bed, but I just couldn't. Because I don't want to miss a Bebop stream. and then you were done with the speedrun, and then you started photoshopping dogs onto the screen, taking out little guys. I don't know how else to explain it. I was in a fever dream for that. It was my favorite fever dream. To be fair, all Pikachu knows how to do is say Pika Pika. That's true. But I feel like if I'm telling Pikachu to grab the carrot, I need him to grab the freaking carrot. I need to make the soup for the Bulbasaur, man. Okay. Let's see here. I don't think I have anything else to show off now. Other than 1 or 2 really rough sketches of Owlin instances, but that's for someday when I finish it, and then she can look at those. Let me go back to my, one thing. Carrot staircase! Got it! Pikachu, onion. Onion. And then sometimes Pikachu be like, I don't feel like it. And then I'm like, well, now Bulbasaur's gonna be upset, because we don't have what he wants for his soup. So, you know. Pikachu, grab that carrot for the soup. This soup's for Bulbasaur, not you. Forget this. Basically. Do I have anything else to show? I've probably shown J.A.'s cat on a skateboard before. Oh, I haven't shown this, though. It's still very sketchy. Let me hide my notes for it. You don't need to see my notes that are just like, WTF is this? I don't understand. I guess Bulbasaur will just starve then, Pikachu, basically. Recreating the Goodfellas prison dinner scene, but with Pokemon? Oh dear. Poor Bulbasaur. Let's see here. This. J.A. was streaming a game called... I forget, because I don't remember any game names ever. I just remember it was cute, but it had a lot of gore in it. Like, a lot of gore. So I really want to draw the main character, which is a cat. Batman, no. it was this cat. It was a game with this cat right here. And so I was drawing the cat because I was like, I could do this. And I was really happy with how it was coming out because I don't usually do such dynamic poses. Gory, yes. And then I got stuck, and then I was like, well, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this anymore. But he's supposed to be flipping. It's very light. I don't think you can even see it on the screen. The sketch there. Someday I'll finish it. That was forever ago. Alright, shrink. What? That's when I played. It was pretty fun. It did look really fun. I don't know if I could handle all the gore, but it looked really funny. And otherwise a game I would definitely play. Super awesome. So thank you. I was really happy with how it was coming out. Because again, I was trying to do some more dynamic poses because a lot of my art I know I've realized over the years kind of looks more you know, here's a character standing here. Here's a character sitting here. And even if I'm happy with how they turn out, I wanted to do something with a little bit more activity. So someday I'll go back to that. Maybe, hopefully. I got too sidetracked from drawing after all this. Leafeon, go draw. It's okay, I mean, me too. I have sketched basically nothing, because I like talking to you guys. What is that emo, Mr. Barbecue? Look at them go! I love them! Cat Raid. That's Owlin's team on, is that the Dragon Quest one? I'm sorry, I'm so bad with remembering game names. But we're all little cats in suits. That's us making our way downtown. Dragon Quest, yes! Let's go! Why are you screaming into my ramen? Why not? I'm just trying to copy what I drew from my tablet to Clip Studio. Oh, okay. Cat Raid emote from a follow 76 streamer. Okay, I love them. I love how they're just They're going. Look at them go. They're on their way. They love singing that song. Okay, okay. I can sketch. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I'm not sure if I'm a professional anything actually, but that's okay. They just be traveling. They just be walking. Walk, walk. Let's see. They be walking like my little sand dial up here on the top of the screen. I love that sand dial. Don't judge how I live. Sending my 300 cats out into the wasteland to collect resources. That sounds like a mobile idle game. And I don't say that in any way to like diss mobile idle games because I am a sucker for those. But that's what it sounds like. Send out your cats to collect resources and check back in 3 hours. More professional than me. I can draw stick figures real well. See, honestly, some people make stick figures look really good. And I don't know how else to explain that. I cannot do that. But as I was saying a lot earlier, we are our own worst critic. It is very hard for me to draw something and be like, you know what? I'm really happy with how this turned out. So I was lucky that that happened with the dance emote. Also, I just realized I never put up the thing that shows the Spotify music. Crap. I don't even know where that application is, actually. It's been so long. And I know it's not in the folder it's supposed to be in. Also, I don't know where I would put it. I mean, it's a Spotify playlist that I have. Maybe someday I'll just share the link to the playlist. Dogs were Tokyo drifting on the ice for a second there. Yeah, they like to do that. They got little booties, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. They're adequately dressed. The one in front there, Finn, has a little beanie. That's the beanie we wear. We gave it to her. She was very anxious. She didn't really know if she liked us at first until we gave her our beanie. We could probably go back to camp soon and pull out some other dogs. Not that it really affects anything in this Zen mode, but I'm kind of enjoying the Zen mode. They just go forever. They're just running along. They're having a good time. Okay. Drawing assist, please. Please draw straight lines. Always running. They love running. Look at them go. They're little booties. I love their little booties. Is this Spyro music? Yes. Well, no. No, sorry. It's Night in the Woods. I could definitely see how it sounds like Spyro, though. But no, this is Crimes 2 by Alec Holowaka. But it's from the Night in the Woods playlist. Definitely, though, I can see Spyro vibes from that. Walk, walk. You know what they say? Be gay, do crimes. True? Okay. Right there. And then... okay. Sorry, I know I talk to myself a lot when I'm drawing. Which isn't very helpful when you don't actually know what I'm currently doing. But the thing is, I talk to myself a lot anyway. I talk to myself a lot when I'm playing video games anyway. Which is why, I've been told I could make a decent streamer because I commentate on anything anyway. I can't believe you're talking on your stream. I know. In this just chatting stream? Wild. Greg rules, okay? That's true. And always save Steve. No, we don't save Steve here. Mr. Miriko, you're... Oh. Drop my pen. You're always talking to yourself technically. I'm talking to you guys. I love my computer. All my friends are in it. Let's see. Oh, that's not the pen I need. Okay, streaming is all about shouting into a void. It's true. Okay. Can I rotate the grid to draw in a straight line the other way? Aw, snap, I can. Well, that's so cool. Thank you, Procreate. Cool. Hello, it is me, the computer speaking to you. Please download more RAM. I am hungry. Okay. I will get right on it, computer. Gotta feed the computer. Honestly, if the computer could talk, it would probably say, please God, why haven't you gotten me a new fan yet? I scream every time you turn me on, and I can be like, you know, I would, but, you know, that costs money, and I'd want to buy video games. Okay, where'd it go? Oh, I'm silly. Okay, that's all. That's not new, but... Oh shoot, how do I reset this? Bruh. Okay, we'll just hope that works. Remember how I thought it was cool that I could rotate the grid? It's no longer cool because I don't know how to rotate it back. Like, I can rotate it back, but I can't get it to go the exact other way I had it to begin with. It's probably fine. It's just the sketch, you know? Although, unfortunately, usually the sketch looks better than what I end up with lines. Okay, well, we're making kind of progress. I think I like this corner shelf a lot more than I liked the bookshelf or the hanging shelves. Plenty of room for all the little random stuff I'm putting on it, but it doesn't take up the whole third of the right side of the screen, which is nice. Finn wants to dig a hole over there. Finn? I mean, you can if you want to. I can't really stop you. Heck, Rusty's retirement, where did you go? I probably have a bunch of money to get from this. You've unlocked 3 other things. Thank you for the hydrate. On the posture check, I am in fact sitting very crookedly. Thank you for the pets. It's not even shrimp, it's literally just... It's... Hold on. The benefit of having my tablet plugged in is I can very easily show you what I mean. Well, easily is a strong word. Okay, it's like... okay, so like this is my chair, right? I'm like this with my hands out like this. With my other leg like I'm sitting on my, that's as best as I can describe it. That's how I'm sitting. So give me one moment as I fix that. Okay, that is much better. I feel like a lot of times lumbar support in a chair doesn't mean a whole lot if you are simply never sitting how you're supposed to. They turned Rico into a worm. Bebop, I'm still thinking about that one image you sent me. Where it was like a meme of this dog, and it was like, I mean this in the best way possible, but they look like a worm on a string or something, and then you were like, this is you. I loved it so much. Rico sitting like they're a victim of bonitis? I don't even know what that is, but probably, yeah. I need to redraw Rico on that meme, probably. The boys, yeah, the borzoi, borzoi. The little noodle dogs, they're so long. Okay, I was drawing on what one? This one. Would you still watch me if I turned into a worm? Well, would you? What if I was a worm tuber? Would you? There's actually a lot of really interesting VTubers out there. I actually know, I follow one that is a sock puppet. He's really cool. If I can I... Shoot, do I remember how to spell the name? Let's find out. Let's try to shout him out and see what happens. Is it that? Yes! Oh, I'm so smart! Kavi, wonderful bean. I met through, I believe, Possum. Last streaming retro. I can't catch many of his streams because he streams at, like, early in the morning. He's in Finland. But he's got a really cool character, really cool little VTuber. It's a sock puppet. It's got a little hat. It's really wonderful. I really like it. You're telling me a Finn owns this land? Yeah. Sure enough. Okay, do I have... Okay, this is the right one. Okay. You know what would be really smart, actually, is if I was looking at a reference for how these kind of corner shelves actually work, instead of absolutely making it up, because I don't know if I've actually seen one in person. However, I'm not going to do that, because I'm silly. I've made it this far. I'll look at references when it's time to fix it up. Finn the dog owns all this land? Yeah. The dog right in front here with the little hat. That's Finn. She owns this land. Let's see. Yeah, that looks okay. What I love about sketches is that I can copy and paste things without feeling bad about it. Okay, and that. Squish it down a little bit. Copy it again. Squish it down a little bit. And then guess what? We're gonna copy it again. Squish it down even more. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Okay. Also, I sort of wish I didn't work with so many layers. Unfortunately, I've always been that way. I use about 47 different layers. I've gotten a little bit better with it because Procreate only has like a maximum amount of layers you can have depending on the canvas size, because it wouldn't be able to handle anymore. Like even if you're not at the maximum, if you still have a lot, you're probably gonna crash it. So I kind of had to start not using 5 million layers, or like for bigger pieces like this, because this is a 1920 1080 resolution. Like I'll sketch this on one thing, but then I'll move it to another canvas and draw individual pieces. Like I'll do this, the chair on a different canvas entirely. That way I can still have all my layers because I fix things 5 million times. And then I can just copy and paste the final image over to the other side. It makes it a lot nicer for moving things around, especially with the shelf. It's gonna be nice because that way I can move figurines and plushies around very easily as I get more and need to add more on there. I use like 2 layers. I use 2 layers and then instantly regret it. What is on this layer? Literally nothing. Okay, I'm glad I have a blank layer. I'll just use it. That's fine. Okay, now I need to know how perspective works, which is something I've never figured out, unfortunately. I've gotten better at it, but that unfortunately doesn't really mean much. Adding a second layer is heresy. You will use 1 layer, you will use Paint, you will use Microsoft Paint, and you will use 1 layer. I remember when I first started with digital art, with my tablet anyway, and I used like an art program. I didn't really understand that there were layers yet. So I would do the lines and then I would just kind of draw inside the lines as best I could, so it looked very messy. And now I use 5 million layers. I will use as many layers as I can. And then I'll try to condense them, you know? Like I'll sketch on 10 different layers, but then after I'm like, okay, this looks okay, then I'll condense them. But until then, it is a mess. It is an absolute mess. I'll usually put things in folders, at least. You know, I'll be like, okay, this is the sketch folder. These are the lines folders. But, yeah, my partner saw that once, how many layers I had, because, we would collaborate on images, and so we would send the file back to each other, and she would see how many layers I had. She'd be like, what? Like an onion. Yes. Like an ogre, even. You will use your mouse. I've seen some people do some really banger art with a mouse. Like, genuinely, I was like, what the heck? Like, they would draw it out on paper first, and then, like, put it in as their reference layer, and then they would draw on top of it with the mouse. But, like, they would do the shading, and the markings, and everything flowed together so well. You really would have thought that they were using a pen, but they were not. Which is just wild to me. Finn smells something this way. What you smelling, Finn? A skunk. How does the top on this work? What if I just don't add a top? What if it just ends there? I'm a genius. Why add a top to this if I could just... Oh yeah, I am just genuinely just a genius. I'm not gonna lie. This looks so silly without a top. I should probably look up a reference, honestly, for how this kind of shelf actually works. I'll look it up on my phone. I can be like, yeah, this looks fun. Let's see. Corner shelf. Okay. Now, can you show me at an angle that is helpful to me, though? Oh, these are some fancy shelves. Holy snap buckets. No, I don't want to buy one, please. They're like $400. Oh, that's fancy. Oh my. Okay, well, we're not that fancy. I don't need something that fancy. They have floating corner shelves, which is fine too, but I'm having an actual shelf here. I got a whole unit here. That looks kind of cool. That's kind of what I'm going for. And that one just kind of ends at the top, so I can just have it end at the top. Okay, okay, that's good to know. Here, let me just... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful. Okay. Well, they usually have like a thing on the bottom. I don't know what I would put down there though. I think just a bigger portion on the bottom would be fine. Alright. Sure. That works. That's great. That's beautiful. Okay. I should probably clean up these lines. Sure. I say I should clean up these lines, and then I in fact made them messier, actually. Hi, Possum. Welcome in. How's the rest of Darkest Dungeon? Oh!
Hey! You're that mighty adventurer, aren't you? Well, I've got a quest for you. Kiss my stony arse!
Oh my goodness. Hi, Possum. How are you doing? How is the rest of Darkest Dungeon? I'm sorry I can't show you beans today. Since I'm looking down a lot, a VTuber wouldn't really... A 3D tuber wouldn't really, be good to have today. I think maybe this is... Killed things, picked fights with everyone in the party, and nearly had a mental breakdown. Oh, that sounds like a normal day for me, actually. I wake up and immediately almost have a mental breakdown. Okay, so I can laugh about this now, but a long time ago, before I was able to get medication for anxiety and such, I would have like breakdowns, and it would be like at 1 in the morning, and I would have a breakdown. Like I would wake up and have a breakdown, and my chinchilla is over in her cage, like, "What? You okay there over there, bud?" She's just like side-eyeing me. And honestly, saying that is what broke me out of that breakdown, because it was so funny. She was like, "Why are you? What? Can you be quiet? Some of us are trying to sleep, even though, you know, I'm more nocturnal. But you know, I was chilling out, and you're freaking out, and you're kind of ruining the vibe." We named the grave robber after you. Let's go. That sounds like me. Yeah. Listen. Those graves, they don't need that stuff. You can't take anything with you. Not where you're going. No beans. Same, it's why we're such good friends. Chinchilla. Looking. Chinchilla. Cringe. So you're still gonna feed me, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't think I drew it on my iPad. It was so long ago, so I don't know if I have it to show. This is so sad. It was so funny. Like, I can laugh at it now, you know. But oh my goodness. No, I think it was forever ago, wasn't it? Because I think it was before I got my tablet. Darn. It was somewhere, it's somewhere on my Twitter, probably. I don't think I've wiped it yet. I do keep meaning to wipe my Twitter. No, it's not on here. That's so sad. It was just a really, like, 2-frame animation of the chinchilla just, like, looking over and sweating. It was so funny to me. Take. Yeah, see, they don't need that. I do. I need that shiny object. I need it to sit on like a dragon sits on their hoard. Okay, so I think my problem with this here is it needs to go. There we go. I'm fixing it. We're getting there, guys. Sweat. Listen, everything's fine. I'm now adequately medicated. Possum, yeah, Possum, go heckin' eat. Go do some post-stream self-care for yourself, man. Bum, 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 bum. What nice music. Oh, I am not feeling this shelf, though. Hello, Nether. Now I don't want to eat, because Rico telling me to eat. I mean, okay, there's more food for me then. We've been over this. I'm just gonna show up in the doorway and say, hey, we're out of Fruit Loops. And then you can be like, how did you get in my house? And it's gonna be your own fault. You told me where you live, so... Yeah, I already know where you live, Possum. Welcome back from your lurk, Nether. You ever show up at a con, Possum, I'm just gonna be there. I'm just gonna show up. I'm gonna bust down the door, be like, hey, I got some pib, you want some? Okay, what I think I need to do with this piece is flip it horizontal, because that helps a lot with figuring out what's actually wrong with it. Okay, it looks better flipped, which is weird, because usually it looks worse when it's flipped. A dealer? Finn wants to dig a hole over here. A dealer? What do you mean a dealer? Go dig a hole, Finn. A pit? Yeah! Oh, yes! I'm gonna open up my trench coat and it's gonna just be filled to the brim with, like, pibs and cans and bottles. I got a 2-liter. Let's see. Hi, Fur. Doing a little sippy. I'll deal the Pop-Tarts, let's go. That wasn't on the 2025 bingo card. Well, you gotta get a more fun bingo card then. How does... So usually when you're flipping your canvas, when you're drawing digitally, you can do this kind of when you're drawing traditionally, you turn it upside down. But when you flip your canvas, basically, it tends to help you figure out what's wrong with it. Like, a lot of times I'll flip it and be like, okay, well, this face is kind of flat going this way. I need to round it out a little bit. And it helps a lot. But I flipped it, and now it looks better. And that's not how this works. So I'm a little bit confused. Usually, like, it helps a lot with figuring out perspective. Except for right now, when I don't understand what's going on. I think... I could use my distort tool, I guess. That might be helpful. Maybe that's what I need to do. Okay. No. This is so funky. What is going on here? Dominant eyes lying to you. Cover one of your eyes. Okay. I don't see a difference. I feel like I'm taking an eye test. Do I need to take off my glasses? Would that help? How does it look like when it's blurry? Which, to be fair, I plan on blurring the background a little bit of this piece, to add a little bit of depth. Actually, that kind of helps. Is my other eye submissive? Some things work for some and not for others. I mean, hey, I'm down to give anything a try. Okay, I think I know the problem. I'm going to duplicate the layer because I always do. And then maybe warp the layer? Oh yeah. It's all coming together, guys. I love it when things work out. Okay, I do need to put my glasses back on. My eyesight isn't like super bad. I mean, it's enough where I need my glasses to drive and stuff. But I can kind of see. It's bad enough to where I have to wear my glasses at my computer, unfortunately, because that, and I say unfortunately because it messes with my tracking a lot. What are you guys frozen about? What do you guys keep running? What do you... I know it always slows down for random encounters, but then they kind of just slow down for a long time. Okay. I already forgot what I was talking about, so. Mine is awful. I have to wear yellow lenses or I get migraines, so while quilting, I have to look around them for color matching fabrics. Oh, I'm so sorry. That would absolutely suck when you're trying to do something that's so color focused. I'm very lucky. I don't need... I mean, like, my lenses are very plain, you know, they're not bifocals or anything, they're just lens. And I say lucky because those are cheaper. Or digital art too, yeah. Well, I mean, I already struggle a lot with digital colors because it looks different on every monitor. It looks different on my iPad than it does on my main monitor. And those two things look different from my second monitor, so it's kind of odd sometimes when I'm trying to figure out which actually looks good. So a lot of times I could be like, are these colors... I gotta show somebody and be like, are these colors too saturated, do you think? Or are they too desaturated? Because I don't know. You have eyes? I never opened mine. This is literally me. It's true, because she is a Snorlax. Snorlax just have faces like that. How Chi goes through life. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-bum. I need you guys to know that I've barely finished any of this, by the way. I've done really not much, which is another reason which is another reason I don't stream the drawing itself, because I'm just, even when I'm focusing on it, I go back so much. It is just a mess. Okay, how does that look? bad. 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Don't make me show you 2 fingers. Chi is becoming mean. Chi's never mean. Never ever. Except when they beat the crap out of people in Party Animals. Which isn't really mean. You know, they're the enemy. Beat them up. What is on this layer? Why do I have so many layers with nothing on it? Why am I so silly? Okay. Okay, let's flip it again. Okay, it looks better. Okay, we're getting there. Man, if I were to do, like, I can export, the video time lapses of art for most files. I had to get rid of some for the older files because it takes up a lot of room. But I try to save some for different pieces. Like, I have one for the animation, the little animated dance I did recently, and I logged, I think, 8 hours on that, which genuinely, very quick for me. I am, like, and that was me mostly, like, pretty much locked in. It was very surprising that it only took me almost 8 hours, which I realize it's very simple. It's a very simple 5-frame thing. But, that's very good for me. Oh, you didn't see the video showed in Discord? One brain cell orange cat. I love one brain cell orange cats. If I was a cat, I would be an orange cat. Because I share one brain cell. Something really, really bothers you with your piece. You can take a phone picture to flip it to. That's true, that's true. I mean, luckily with digitally, it's very easy for me to flip it. It's just a little option. All my homies are orange cats. I mean, that's because we all share the same brain cell. This one took me like 8 hours too. It's just, you know, it takes so long, but you know, both results, yours and mine, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Usually when I export the time lapses, I export the 30-second versions because otherwise, so the 8-hour one takes almost 7 minutes to go through, which is, considering how quickly it goes through them, so it's a long time. I'm looking at it again, you can see how many times I relined it. That is painful. Alright, simply because I like getting distracted. Here. When I do time lapses, I usually post it like on Blue Sky or Twitter, but so you can see, let me start over again. I started off pretty well. You know, I was pretty happy I got that face done pretty quickly. You know, I got this base down pretty quickly. Pretty good for me. And then I kind of warped the face. And then, you know, so I had these 3 frames first, and I thought that was just gonna be enough. So I was like, cool, I'll line this now. And I was like, I don't like this. And then I had to reline it again. And then again. And then look at him, he's going. Just dancing. And then... see, that's when I started doing, the in-between frames. And then the godforsaken coloring. And for some of the stuff, I could kind of warp the spots, which was really helpful. You just, then you have to kind of fix it up because it gets blurry when you warp it. Procreate is not very helpful with warping things or resizing things. It really blurs it very quickly, like, which happens anyway when you're changing sizes of things, but it happens very easily in Procreate, so you usually have to, like, clean it up. But, and then I fix the eyes. There you go. Little guy. Also, it took me until this piece to realize how easy it could be to use the animation panels. Like, usually I would be like, hiding each layer and then showing it again, you know, which you see a lot in the first part of that time lapse. But really, it's just you put things in the folders and it automatically knows, hey, stuff on the bottom is the first layer. And then if I click on this, look, that's the third layer, because that's the third folder from the top. Isn't that cool? Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. And it took me way too long to learn how that works. But there you go. Okay, it's going away now. Also, there's an ad about to start. Heresy. Okay. Back to doing things. Imagine ad. Yeah, unfortunately. Although I should probably, as soon as it starts, I will take that chance to. I need to stand up and stretch. It's been a hot minute. And I will stretch my arm and everything. Oh, it started. Bro, I was gonna drink some coffee. Oh, I hit my computer. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me mute myself and I'm just gonna do some stretchies. I already muted myself and then kept talking. Rusty's retirement is still running. It's just not on the screen, and I'm silly, don't feel like doing it. So I will be right back. Please observe the information on Owlin's stream tomorrow. I will be right back after the ad. I'm going to do some stretches. I suggest you do the same. Okay, I'm done doing my standing stretches. My back and legs cracked so much. So I'm just gonna keep stretching my arms. You know, a long time ago I learned that you're actually supposed to stretch like your elbow too when you're drawing. And once I started doing that, I was like, wow, this is so much better. But it is actually very important to stretch your elbow, kind of massage it a little bit while you're drawing. Or writing. Ads are indeed an unfortunate constant. I'm very glad at least I can have a little notification on it though. Oh. Super buck. Oh, and I'm looking at the chat reminded me. Also hoping that by this weekend I can have it set up to VIPs and mods have their own custom image there. Usually it's... At the time when I set it up, I set it as their current Twitch image. I know how to set it up specifically to their Twitch image. And I might do that. I mean, I think I know how to do that, but I'm also totally fine with just... It's not like there's a whole lot of them. So... if somebody ever wants to have it changed, they can just send me an image and I would just set it as that. That's no problem. And it is only VIPs and mods, so it's people I trust, so I wouldn't mind setting it as any Twitch avatar. But, oh, welcome back. But, this... Let me open up my stream deck so I can switch back. Currently, people who aren't, mods or VIPs have the gray doggo icon. And I had the idea a long time ago to have it... Can it be a GIF? I don't think so. I don't believe so. If somebody wanted that, though, I would be happy to, like, look into it. I just don't think it can. I can set it up so people can choose their colors, at least. So I think I will do that. I'm gonna try to have it set up for this weekend so that people can choose from one of these colors. I can't do, like, any hex code that you put in. But any color of the rainbow here. I might redo the lines. These are super old. But it's the same thing as the gray scale head that we have there right now. But this way people can change their colors pretty easily because it's set up that way anyway. It's the slime to it's actually like Animal Crossing villager kind of setup. So usually people would choose a villager to put there, but you can customize it however you'd like. So I'm gonna kind of make these as options, I think. And I think people should be able to just use commands. I think you can put it behind a price thing, but I feel like any people can just change it whenever they want, doesn't matter. And how it works for mods and VIPs is I set it myself, like you guys are basically added as a villager, but I set it as, okay, only this person with this username can use this picture. Which is very nice. I can also like override things like, no, you can't change. Is mayonnaise a color of the rainbow? Probably. I mean, with how many different paint colors you see at the like home stores, they probably have a paint color called mayonnaise. It's probably next to eggshell white or something. So I guess, probably. But yeah, so I do want to have that set up. I don't know if I'll redo the line art or not. It's very small on the screen, so it's not really up on my priority list, especially since the colors are already done for this one. There's a lot of things that I've had in the works, and most of that will not be done by this Saturday, which is fine. I've never been one to do like big overhaul things all at once. Like, this is 2.0, everything's new. I'd have new overlay, new model, everything, new emotes. I just kind of trickle things in as they finish because I don't have the patience, and I'm excited to show things. That's why VIPs and subscribers got to see this first. Because I'm like, I have to show people this. Exactly, fair. Oh, I should probably, plant these things. I don't have any plant stuff free. I'll just change some signs. I have to unlock these? Oh, do I just click them though? Yeah, okay. We can now make spinach. Oh, it's spinach! And pumpkin and broccoli. Okay, well, let's put some signs down. And just, I know this is just an absolute mess. I can't imagine how many people this upsets, but you know, c'est la vie. So we probably don't need any more tomatoes. Oh my goodness, what is this giant tomato? Neat. Okay. So actually, we're gonna get rid of the tomato signs, or at least most of them, I think. So we don't need this many. And we'll put some pumpkin ones down. And we really don't need this many bean ones. We have so many beans or peas or whatever those are. Wowed. Hope whoever came up with the gritty goose got a raise. 100% of 0 is still 0. Yeah, but it's a 0 that's fancy. Let's get rid of these, I think. And we'll put broccoli here. And we'll pretend that looks good. Someday it'll, I'll make it look good. Or I just won't, and we'll just move on to the next farm after we unlock it. The latter is probably more likely. So I should probably move this more into the middle. Adding top hats to zeros doesn't make them fancy. We talked about this. Nuh-uh. Okay, fine. Not the top hat, but the monocle? Yes. Because then it looks like a fancy egg. It looks like a hat. it looks like an egg with a top hat and a monocle, and that is very fancy. Especially if you add like a little mustache. Like a curly mustache. Very fancy. Like, just top notch. Very fancy. Like, that's a straight up, that's a free range fancy chicken egg right there. Okay, anyway. So hide that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Then what does? Someday, I'm gonna be able to resubscribe to you, Bebop, so that I, too, can use the Bebop scrib. It's one of my favorite emotes that exists. Okay. Drawing assist, please. Help me draw in a straight line. I'm very bad at it. I am very glad that with digital art comes with pencil stability, because my hands often shake quite a lot, sometimes worse than others, which makes it, you know, like, it's kind of whatever when you're sketching, but when you're trying to refine something, it is not good. Should I just give them to everyone? Leafeon is insane for subscribing to me for my emotes. Bebop, your emotes are fantastic. Finn sees something for her collection this way? Oh, let's go. Finn actually is like a hoarding dog. It's really funny. There's like a bunch of crap by her doghouse. But yeah, no, Bebop's emotes are just fantastic. They have such emotion in them. Now, should this go? You know what? Actually, I think it should go a little bit higher. Sure, why not? Sketching something about 50 times before I line it. This is why it takes me so long to finish things, unfortunately. Okay. And turn off the assist. I was like, where did the music just go? Well, it's playing Red Lantern music. How fitting. I did add that to the playlist. No, turn off the assist. Also, there is a surprise, I guess, kind of surprising at first, but also not really, amount of people that subscribe to someone simply for the emotes. Whether that person streams or not. The emotes are just that good. Okay. Red Lantern does have very nice music. I'm really glad Spotify decided to work properly, because I think it only plays like one of the songs while you're on the trail. I'm not positive. The other songs are like for the encounters and stuff. It would get very repetitive, which, I mean, it's again, it's really nice music. So sometimes, and some music, you don't really mind if it's really just playing the same song over and over, but I know it can bother some people. Guys, we might be getting there. And by we might be getting there, I mean I might be able to sketch this bookshelf in a way that I don't mind it existing that way. And then hopefully I will actually be happy with it. And not be like 10 minutes from now being like, wow, I do not like this bookshelf. I need to figure out something else to put here. I'm feeling pretty good about it though. It's not that I need to have this done for Saturday, but I think it'd be cool if I did. I think it'd be fun. Not that I really do just chatting a whole lot. So maybe a just chatting screen isn't necessary for me, but I think it's fun to have. Oh no. Okay, can I do anything here? No, they're working so hard. Look at everybody go. Fantastic, really. How do I see how much I have in storage? Oh, I really don't have that much in storage. Okay. So it's not really a problem. I'm gonna maybe set myself to harvest. Okay. Alright, and then the top. We're doing it, gang. It's working out. It's a miracle. Finn is gonna spend more money on Beanie Babies. Probably. Finn loves a million things. Oh, was that a beaver? Get out of here. Okay, so I have the shelf sketched. I still feel like it looks a little odd. But... oh, I might know why, actually. Okay, hold on. Probably because I'm silly. So... does that help? Yes, it sure does. This is why you should use references, by the way. Not sure if it looks like a corner or more like, just on the wall, unfortunately. Vibing. Do I need to curve this more, maybe? Probably what I should have done was draw it in a way that I'm drawing the whole thing and then just move it off the screen a little bit. That's how I told myself I should be doing the furniture, and then I didn't do that with this. I'm so silly. Well, I can show what I've got so far. Oops. So I've got... oops. This shelf here. And it's supposedly in this corner. And I was thinking it would be like kind of perfectly in the corner, like it would kind of be symmetrical, but it is very clearly not symmetrical. So I'm wondering if I should fix that or if I should just leave it like that. Granted, I didn't really base this off any specific shelf. I looked up references afterwards and I was like, oh yeah, that's how they should look. But technically, someone could make furniture that looks like this. I could make furniture that looks like this. It would be very flimsy and not strong. But, you know, I have a saw. I have wood. I've made things out of wood before. But, so, I mean, it's definitely not going for exactly what I was hoping for, which is, like, if this was the corner, it would go out like this, kind of. That makes sense? Pretend this looks good for a second. Bear with me. Like that. Except probably more up here. Listen. You know what I'm saying. Can I make this make more sense, maybe? I can't even draw a straight line, unfortunately. Like the corner there. And then, well, from the perspective, it would probably be more like this, actually. In the corner. But also, from this perspective, this is the front. I'm on the right layer, right? Yes, okay. This is like the front, you know. And this is, it would go this way. The perspective, anyway. It's not totally flat. Well, at least I'm trying not to make it not too flat. I'm not always good at that. So I think this looks okay, all things considered. And it's got room for all the silly little things on it. So I think that's what I'm just gonna go with for now. And the beauty of making this on so many different layers is if I want to replace it with a different kind of shelving unit at some point. I'm gonna have all my little knickknacks and plushies on a different layer anyway, so that I can move them around as needed. So I'll just make a new one. That's, you know, that's the benefit of just friggin' drawing your own stuff. I don't gotta pay for it. Well, I pay for it with my time and pain, but, you know, other than that. Wow. Thank you, Foxy. Alright, go away. Okay. Thank you, Howlin. And it's still just a sketch, so I can still fix the perspective later. So then I've got room on the wall there for posters, which, I mean, I don't have very many game posters anymore. I used to collect older games when you would buy the disc, you know. The box would come with the game packet, but it would also come with a map of the game, which I absolutely loved. I used to collect those maps. So I would have like a Grand Theft Auto map, I would have a Red Dead Redemption map. There might have been some Pokemon games with maps too, I can't remember. But I really liked the Red Dead Redemption one. So I suppose I could put some game maps up there. If I could find one, particularly for Red Dead Redemption 2, because I have streamed that, and I want to keep this limited to things that I have streamed. Elder Scrolls Online map, that would be a large map. I could get a map of Tamriel, I suppose. But for Elder Scrolls Online, for Elder Scrolls in general, since I played Skyrim as well, I was probably gonna do something more generic, like the Dragonborn helmet, like my PNG tuber has. For games that are like a series or, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't think I'm looking for fandom. But like how we played 3 Thai games, I don't really want to do something for each Thai game. I just want to do like, oh yeah, this boomerang, this is from Thai. If that makes sense. So for Elder Scrolls stuff, probably the very generic iron helmet that the Dragonborn wears. I had a list somewhere. It's somewhere in my private Discord server that has 5 million notes in it that I will never read. Franchise. Yes, thank you. That is the word I'm looking for. Thank you, Mushy. World of Warcraft. I've never streamed World of Warcraft. I played it once, a very long time ago. Very long time ago, because a friend of mine wanted me to play it with him. And I mean, I had good enough time on it. I got to be a freaking werewolf guy. That was pretty cool. But I don't think I'll be returning to it anytime soon. But yeah, I'm hoping... I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it for every single game I've played on stream. But I would like to get as many as I could. I'll just have to think of some things. I'm going to prioritize stuff that I already have. Like, I played the Bluey game, and I do have a Bluey plushie. I also have a Bob Bilby little puppet. Oh, I got it kind of recently. I love it so much. Anyway. And I have a little Gator Game plushie, and I have a Short Hike plushie. And I made the impulse purchase with my credit card of the web fishing plushie that's on Kickstarter, which I've played that on stream, so it's for the stream. I have a problem. Oh, and I have like my Lucky plushie from Paleo Pines. I also have 2 other dinosaur plushies from Paleo Pines. I'm not sure if I'll include them or not. Probably just Lucky. And my Enderman plushie, because my friend made me that, so I definitely want to include that. So I'm going to start out with things I already own. Possibly can get, or possibly can get, just because that makes it a lot more personal, and it makes me happy to have it kind of be more personal. So what I really need to do is, get this shelf. What if you get web fishing cat plush, then customize it to look like your character in game? Well, unfortunately, it's a cat. But it actually would be really cool if it could look like my character in game. Let me just get out my markers. It would be fun. I don't know if any of you know what I'm talking about here, but there used to be plushies that were more common where it came with like some markers that could easily wash off the plushie. So you could draw on the plushie, and it was like made out of this certain material where you could throw it in the wash and the markers would more or less come out. I wish it was kind of like that. I don't see those as often anymore. I know they still exist, but you just don't see them as often anymore. But that would be really fantastic. I'm looking around for what else I might have. Fortunately, a lot of my stuff is packed away. Probably some Pokeballs since I played Pokemon. I have a lot of random stuff. I have a lot of trinkets. I like to collect things. I'm kind of like a little crow that likes to make their nest out of all the little fancy things that they find that they like for really no reason. But yeah, so basically that was a lot of words for me to say. I'm gonna prioritize the things I have and then figure out and just add things to the pile as I can. I have a list of all the games I've streamed. I already have that, so that's easy enough. Some games would be a little bit more difficult to draw something from, like Gadonia. Gadonia? It's been so long since I've played that. Like, it's been very long since I've played that, actually. I was playing that when I first met Owlin, I think. Before my name change, even. In the olden days. Let's see here. Okay. For this game, I'm not sure what I would use. I could... I would hate to choose only one of the little dogs to make something of. I could do maybe some dog booties. Just kind of sitting there in the corner, little booties. I don't know. I got a whole list of games though, so I'll figure something out. And if I get stuck, then I can look up merchandise. See if there's anything I can get and be like, alright, well, cool, that works. Okay. Go. True. Ooh. Ow. One moment. Why do I have a million notifications in Discord? Oh. My goodness. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I needed to reply to something specific. Okay. Okay, sorry. I need to sleep, but my body keeps saying, you cannot sleep now. There are enemies nearby. It's me. I'm the enemy. I'm looking for the cereal. Where do you keep it? Okay. So, got this. And then we'll do some quick sketches for poster areas. I really think a game map would be really cool. Because I don't really have game posters otherwise. Like, I probably have an old Halo 3 poster because that came with the game when I got that game years and years and years ago. But other than that... And it's not like I've ever streamed that, so... I don't know if I could stream Halo on stream. Give us Red Dead 2 map. That's just wonky fictional USA. That's pretty much what it is anyway. I'll make a little spot for it. I'll just label it RDR2 map. It's been a long time since I've played that on stream, but you know. I would play it more if they did what they did with Grand Theft Auto 5, which is let you transfer your console save and information to the PC. I mean, it's not like you have to be able to transfer it back and forth. I just would like to put it on my computer version, which I don't own, but I would if I could play it on there. Because there are some people I know that play on the online version, and, you know, I really enjoyed playing it online. It's really fun. It was very silly. But I don't want to start over. I'm like level 800 or whatever, I think. And I have everything, and I love all my horses. I got a horse named like Sweet Potato, I think. And Molo. Molo? Molo. Named after a Molotov, so. I love her, she's so sweet. I love those horses. I got one named the Off-Road Toaster. Or just named Toaster, one of the two. It's because it was a, the breed or whatever was or it was advertised as an off-road roadster? Something like that. And I say words wrong a lot, and I ended up saying off-road toaster. So it kind of became a joke between me and my friend that I played with. Love them so much you cannot remember their names. Listen, it has been years. It's been a long time. I love them though. I know that I had like a full stable and I refused to get rid of any of the other ones even though I wanted another horse. I couldn't do it. I loved them so much. I couldn't get rid of any. I had one named Wallet to go with my friends that had the name Suitcase. I don't know why those went together, but they did. I don't think those horsies will be doing well. No, they're fine. They're like stabled, you know. They get taken care of by some NPC. It's a good game. I enjoyed it quite a lot. It was really fun to play online with that one friend. We put many hours into that game. I kind of wish it got the same love that Grand Theft Auto 5 got, but they abandoned it fairly early, unfortunately. Because I don't think it was as much of a moneymaker as it was on Grand Theft Auto 5. Which makes sense, because you really didn't... It had, like, a special currency, but with enough, like, work on the game, you could get that special currency yourself, like, through treasure maps and stuff. Which was cool, but unfortunately that means people aren't buying it as often. It's just very sad. I really liked that game. And I know, I believe Celerity Dust plays it online. So I would play with them, but unfortunately they play on PC. So I just really wish they would have let us transfer our saves over, because I did that for Grand Theft Auto 5. I would do it in a heartbeat, which would mean I would have to buy the game, but I would do that in a heartbeat if I could. Go carry me on party animals, yeet them all. I mean, listen, after stream if you want to, yeah, sure. I can't be up really late tonight because I have the dog I watch tomorrow morning, but yeah. I tried to grind Grand Theft Auto Online again because my PS4 didn't transfer to PC, and I just can't. It's too much of a hassle. Grand Theft Auto Online got so crazy and kind of overwhelming. Like, you would spawn in and immediately there's just a jet flying by that kills you. This isn't making us a cajillion dollars. Pull the plug. Yes, actually, basically that was it. They'd even finished the storyline that they had going for it, for the online version. Like, they had like a story kind of, but they really didn't go very far in it, and it's kind of sad. Nobody could carry me on party animals. Listen, Bebop, I play with you too. Party animals. Party Animals does have an event going on with a very rigged claw machine. Like, it's actually rigged. I'm kind of upset about it. Even if you spend like the fancy Nemo bucks on it, it's still rigged. It's very upsetting. I don't know how people have all the skins already. They had them like day 2. I'm very jealous. Not even jets anymore, just floating. Homing missiles launching motorbikes. Yeah, that too. Yeah. It just got crazy. It got too crazy, which is probably why I liked Red Dead Online so much. It was so laid back. And for the most part, people were very chill as well. The weekend where they had, like, it was free to play for Grand Theft Auto 5 owners was probably the worst weekend. Because everyone that likes to kill everybody came over. Unfortunately. Luckily, by that time, I think I was already decently well off, you know, so I could pretty much fend off the worst players. But for the most part, I think my friend and I kind of just didn't play that weekend. There's some weird folks on RDR too. Yeah, it's... I mean, you got weirdos everywhere. I really liked how chill it was, though. You know, you go hunting, pile up the stuff on your horse, go sell it, kind of just ride around. Really funny bugs, too. I have so many clips on my Xbox of just really dumb stuff happening to me and my friend. Like... I think we were both riding on my friend's horse, and the horse, like, stopped or something, and I just fell off. I just slipped right off. Like, I just went sideways and fell off, even though nothing happened. Explosive sniper rifles and shotguns, and vans with a 360 view turret on top that can be glitches to be invincible. Yeah. Yeah, no, it can be a very chill game. And then the murder well, yeah. I mean, it's still cowboy territory. There is still murder. RDO sounds better at this point. I just wish it wasn't basically dead. I mean, there's still people that play it. But there are really no updates other than, like, yeah, this is a double XP weekend and here's a hat that looks really plain. And it's just very sad. But yeah, I really wish I would be willing to play it on PC if they were willing to transfer my files over, but they never offered that, so very sad. But otherwise, it was a really nice chill game. I do miss it sometimes. We will never be RDO boys on PC with Rico. Unfortunately, probably not. It's so hard to want to start over after you already have those things, you know? Like, sometimes it's fun, like, starting over in Stardew or something. You know, like, you want to start over, you just may as well start fresh because you already have everything. But I am not usually that way. I like my things. I grow an unhealthy attachment to my pixels. And so if it's gone, I kind of just don't want to do it again. Oh no. What do you mean connecting to chat? Bro, you gotta be kidding me right now. Well, what the heck?
Connection successful. Thanks, Internet. I appreciate it. Not very yeehaw of the ISP.
It's true. Well, I apologize for that. That kind of sucks. That's why I'm glad I record it. So that it's a lot easier to take care of the VOD. Anyway, hi. How rude of it. I'm gonna pull a heist on Rico's internet. Just one last job. Oh my gosh. Just one last job. And then Tahiti! Thank you for the welcome back. Hey, Saribot. Thanks. Internet stinky. Yeah, it caught this stinky bug from Possum's internet. I don't know why, but it's been doing that a couple times now. Not just today. But like it'll just drop once in the evening, just for like 10 seconds, and then it's gone. Alright, I have gathered you all here because you're the best of the best. Also, you're all I can afford. I'm back with Chim Contenders. Well, welcome back. One last heist. And then Tahiti. Why would there be an ad? Oh, because it's recent. No, I'm gonna snooze that. You get out of here, freak. Alright, anyway. Probably what we will do, though, was... let's see, what time is it? Stream's been going for almost 3 hours. I was probably gonna go for like 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I probably was going to end. Because I would like to get some game time in before I have to go to bed early, unfortunately. But I'll be here tomorrow evening. We're actually going to play a game. We're going to play Elder Scrolls Online. Because there's an event and I want goodies. And it's been a while. Bum, bum. So let's see how much art I can finish really fast. No. No ad. 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes, ad. Freak. Finn is a little freak. No, she's wonderful. She steals so many things. I love her. She steals the beanie. That's why you start giving it to her, because she wants it. We need all those... We need those heist member archetypes. ESO. Like the bad boy, the hacker, the seducer, etc. Get you a man that can do all three. One day, Rika will convince me to play ESO again, and I'll escort her through Cyrodiil to get Sky Shards. That would actually be fantastic. I completed some treasure maps that I had there once with Mushy. Mushy protected me. Fortunately, we didn't really run into too many problems, actually. But yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't mind an escort to get the Sky Shards. I would like them, but I don't like PvP. Not in a game where it's not necessary, you know? Like, party animals, sure, I'll beat the crap out of someone. Elder Scrolls Online, I just want to beat up the monster. Possum thrives on PvP. You thrive on P. They all describe you, Leafeon. Leafeon's the bad boy, the hacker, and the seducer. Oh, snap. Behold the bad boy, hacker. Lothario has arrived. Wow. That sounded more like a meow. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I went that high. Okay. Wait, hold on. I recognize this. Oh, hell yeah. Delta music? Gaming. I finally got it to start playing local files again. So I have Delta music on the playlist again. This one is Warrior's Will by Delta, the cool guy that's here sometimes. Rico, did you see Sims 1 and 2 re-releases for PC coming this week? I did not. Did not know that. This song is actually kind of louder than the others. No, I didn't though. I don't know if I ever played the first or second one, actually. I think I was only ever able to get the third one. Yes, Duolingo, I will practice, don't worry. Maybe Sims 2? Not Sims 1, though. But Sims 3 was like one of the only games I could run on my old laptop, so. But you know EA, anything for another $1 from Sims, I suppose. And the 47 million billion expansion packs. I sure do love buying 3 couches for $5. I don't know how they still have the expansion packs listed for like $20. Like, they go on sale for $5 a lot, but $5 should be the default price for them now, and I don't understand why it's not. I want to play Zoo Tycoon again. Go play Fortnite. Go play Zoo Tycoon on Fortnite. There are some games that I really wish would get a re-release, I guess. But, I mean, they were games on the Mac, because that's what we had when I was a lot younger. So one of those big old Macs with the, it was like blue. It's very cool. Party Animals, that too. I'd like to... I used to really love this game called Squirrel Combat, and I really liked this game called Sim Ant. Those were the 2 games that I spent so much time on. Party Animals I might do this weekend on Saturday, if I have people interested either for quick matches, or if there's a lot of people interested we could, you know, do custom games, but that is on the list. As well as Wobbly Life, which is probably what I'll start out with. Just because that's what I played on my first affiliate stream. Which was pretty cool. So I want to do that again. And what else? Goat Simulator 3, I'll probably play that. I really do want the DLC for that. I'm not sure if I'll get it for the stream, but I figured I could at least go hunting for the instinct things or the trinkets that I have missed, so. Oh well. Fortnite doesn't let me release all the tigers from the cages and mess up all the tiny people. You know what does let you do that? Jurassic World Evolution. That's a fun game. I have this very distinct memory of playing the first one on the Xbox when I was very, very, very sick in 2020. Spring of 2020. Like, really high fever. I was super out of it. And I was just playing the heck out of that game, because that's all I could do. We release Sim Golf. Rico, please check Discord. Okay. I love checking Discord. Bam. Bam bam. Bam. Oh yes! She sent me that. She said I'm gonna show that off as we end here. I'll get it set up to show. I'm very excited. Alan is genuinely just super cool. Which makes me think, we should also play some Wobble Dogs. It's been a little bit since I've played that as well. That was 5 years ago, Rico. I know. But it was still a fun game. And now I own the second one, I believe, as well. I don't think I've played it yet, but I really enjoyed it. Alright. Yeah, so I'll probably want finish up here. Not that this looks super different from when we started, but I've had a really nice time chatting with you all anyway, so got the shelf. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense yet, but I'll work on it a little bit more. I think after I put some things on it, I can be like, yeah, you can't even see what's wrong with it now. Red Dead map over here. I'm not quite sure yet. Sorry, my hands are super shaky when I zoom in and out. If I'll have this border up there or not. We'll see. And again, that's just a sketch, so I still have to line it and then do all the funny coloring and all that cool stuff. And then, let's see here. First, again, let's look at this. Tomorrow evening, heckin' over on Alan's stream, all these heckin' cool people playing Zero Escape, the Nonary games. That's heckin' cool. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. It will be at 6 p.m. PST. Hopefully, Alan will still be going when I finish stream so that I can raid into her. Because I do want to at least see some of the game. Because unfortunately, I start stream like, let's see, that's 30 minutes before that, I think? Is that the price for entry? 9 orbs, yes. That is the price for entry. And then also, I want to show this because, again, Alan just made it. Alan's so cool. Get it quickly. Yes, Alan just made this for me, like, literally during the stream, because she's so cool. Saturday will be my affiliate anniversary stream. It'll start 5:30 p.m. PST. That is 7:30 p.m. CST, which is Sunday 1:30 a.m. UTC. I know time zones are very confusing. I will have a converter on the Discord to kind of help with that. But I will see you then. Look, it's me as a Wobble Dog. So we'll definitely have to play Wobble Dogs. I'm gonna add that to my list of things to do. It's been a long time since we've seen all of them. All my little guys. I was genuinely so cool. And I appreciate her very much. Okay, let me find someone to raid before the ad starts, because ads are lame. Do. Ah, snap. Oh, is he going? Is he still going? Hey, yo. Affiliate anniversary could learn to speedrun Batman? I don't know if I can do that. I don't even know if my computer can handle Batman and streaming. Oh my gosh, look at his PNG tuber. I love it. Okay. We're gonna go see Zombies. He was here a little bit earlier. Really fantastic guy. I'm gonna start the raid because the timer's going down. The ad might even start before we're able to raid through, but it's gonna work out. It's gonna be okay. Thank you again for being here. I will see you at Alan's tomorrow night, and then also here tomorrow night. Maybe, I don't know, who knows. And hopefully Saturday. I will also see you Friday morning at my usual time, which is noon, CST. Probably another stream similar to this one as I work on more things. And I will see you next time, okay? Please be good to yourselves, be good to others, be good to Beans. He's a friendly, very friendly guy, great artist, and he is playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm going to push the button now because the ad is starting. And I don't want you to look at it. Thank you guys for being here so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Uday, for the raid again. I appreciate it. I will see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm not even on the ending screen because I want you to look at Alan's cool art. Look at that. Okay, bye. Now you might still be here. Maybe you didn't want to raid, maybe you're watching a VOD, and you couldn't raid. Maybe you wanted to raid and it just didn't bring you through. That's okay too. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself, take care of others, drink some water. I will see you next time. I'm gonna go to the ending screen now, because that's usually what I do before I start talking about this stuff. Oopsie. Alright. Goodbye. Be good. The ads are about to start still. Ew. Okay, bye.